Hi Pramavir Manager, yet another video from myself. A fairly simple module this time. It's going to be called the ICT commentary module, and as you can see it's going to be fixed icons from ICT support or support provider, site information, a few icons. Very much like the other modules that we've done in terms of HTG have got admin rights, activate the site, we then configure the site for the users to connect it to. Each of the modules can have multiple lines put through listings, simply just a title, a text box and some images. Hopefully this video will explain it in more detail. Standard stuff there, HTG admin, there's two levels there, we've got config and we've got access, yes and no. That table is already set up. Site, have access to module, yes and no, that table is set up. Site users have access read-only to this module. HTG, select from a user list for each site that have this module activated. There will be no admin rights for the particular site. So obviously everything's linked to a site reference. We'll have different elements or sections, this particular one being the support provider. It will have a title, text box. This text box could be a few words, a sentence, or a few paragraphs. And linked to that will be a number of images or documents, or there may not be any images or documents. And there will be multiple links to that particular element. So if we take the dashboard and we take the support provider, and it's the same framework and the same structure in each of the icons shown here. And this is linked to a particular site, Wakefield City High. So under each of those icons there'll be a title or a tag there'll be a text box and the facility to link an image or a document to that text box to that title, whether it be for support provider, site information or other. Same structure but different headings. What we've got there is we've clicked support provider, so the icons have reduced in size and they're available on the top. So support provider, site information and other is all available now for a quick click through from the top. The config is only available to the HTG admin person. So for the support provider, the screen will be split up into three columns: the tag, the detail and the supporting information. The tag will be a heading or a subsection, couple of words. The detail will be the text, paragraph, sentence or a few words, and the image, the supporting information will be an image or a document. And again, what I'm trying to do is establish the visual in terms of the free text will be more or less that size. The text for the detail can grow or shrink to the size of the text, and the image needs to be at that size, and if there's more than one it will stagger down as it's shown below. The image will be big enough for us to establish if it's an image what's there, so we can click and open it up like we're doing on many other modules. So we end up with HTG config, and all that does is enable us to select the site. We go to the site, we select HTG config, and we can select the users who can view the module. So HTG config is the only person or persons who can add or edit any of the information that's in this module. So what we will have, I'm in the edit mode, so I'm in config, and we've got the delete. So the delete for that section, those sections can be fixed boxes within the add screen or the edit screen, and we've got the scroll bars on the text and the scroll bars on the supporting information. We've got the delete. If you delete that, it deletes the complete row. Order, edit and delete, that deletes that particular image. And if you add supporting information, very much like what we've got on other modules, something pops up and enables us to link it to this particular row. If we add, all it does is open up a row at the bottom, enables us to type in the heading or the tag, type in the detail and add information. When we're in the admin mode, we can edit and save alterations as well. So we end up with the screen, select supporting information, and we view that. That is the module which we're going to call the ICT commentary. I'd appreciate it if you can get a project set online and decide who's going to be working on that. As I've gone through the images, there's lots of the pages in terms of what we've been working with at this moment in time. Have a look at it and see what you think. Cheers, Mike signing off.